Yo guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K21 modded Myleague video. But before I do get started, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscription down below. Turn on those post notifications so you can be the first one to all of these videos. So I'm starting a new Myleague series. This one is going to be an expansion franchise, unlike the Sixers franchise, which it will not be altered. I will still be uploading the Sixers franchise because I do know people do enjoy that one. This one's going to be a bit different of a vibe because the Sixers Myleague, we became a powerhouse instantly, and this one I kind of want to start at the bottom and then build our way up through the league over the period of however many seasons and become a powerhouse later on instead of a powerhouse right away. So the city I have decided to roll with for this series for my user team is going to be Vancouver. I haven't decided on the name yet. There are multiple names that I'm picking through my brain on. I believe there's the Huskies, the Orcas, the Sea Lions, the Vipers, the Mounties, the Foresters, and the Voyagers. There's a lot of them. I'm going to have to narrow it down to one, obviously. I'm not going to go with the Grizzlies because the Grizzlies are now in Memphis, and there's already a team with the Grizzlies name, so not going to be rolling with the Grizzlies. But I'm going to be doing some searching here, see if I can find a name I like for the Vancouver franchise, and then I will need to also pick a Eastern Conference city just to keep the two conferences the same, and so I don't get every pick in the expansion draft to make it a little more challenging on myself. So I've decided to stray away from any of the names I talked about earlier, and I'm going to go with the Wildcats. It's a rendition of the Bobcats' old logo. I feel like we're going to put a better name to that logo, but I love the uniforms, I love the court. Beautiful name. We're going to be the Vancouver Wildcats for this series. Now I need to come up with an Eastern Conference team, so give me a second on that. So you guys know me and straying away from what I said already in this video. I said my two Eastern Conference names were either going to be in Nashville or Louisville. Strayed away from that as well. I'm liking this Pittsburgh name. I love the mascot, not the mascot, the name Iron Man goes along with the city of Pittsburgh. The court looks really nice, and so do the uniforms. I'm loving it. Pittsburgh Ironmen are going to be the second franchise. Okay, so similar to my Sixers Myleague series, we're going to be doing 8 minutes, quarters, 12 simmed. Team chemistry is going to be on. Salary cap, obviously, on. Don't want any of these restrictions just because getting assets, flipping them isn't as easy. I mean, that's probably better, but who plays with those settings on? Let's keep it a stack. And then injuries are going to stay on. I want it to be hard on myself, but not too hard on myself. So I'm going to turn off a lot of these trade restrictions, like recently signed restriction, I can't talk, recently traded restriction, rookie signing restriction, and the stipend rule. That's everything that's going to be turned off. Injuries are going to be on, and so is salary cap. Obviously, if you play with salary cap off, you're cheating. All right. The Vancouver Wildcats will be going into the expansion draft. I didn't touch the expansion options or protected player options, so it's going to be a stock draft. Let's look at who everyone is protecting here. The Sixers protecting their starting five: Alec Burks, Matisse Thybulle, and Furkan Korkmaz. How many are protecting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players are protected. It's a lot of players. The Bucks protect DJ Wilson. That's a weird one. It's really weird. The Bulls protect their top 8 players besides Otto Porter because that contract is huge. I'd want to get rid of that as well. Tristan Thompson is going to be in the draft. Nothing surprising there. Landry Shamet's going to be in the expansion draft. That could be a good pickup for us. 3-point specialist. Could be a good pickup there. So the Heat don't protect Iggy. He could be a good veteran pickup for us. He makes a lot of money, but he could be a good pickup for us, at least for this first season, to help bring up some of the younger guys that I'm planning to have on this team. Malik Monk is unprotected. He could be a good pickup as well. Dwayne Bacon. No one big that I'm really seeing. Mike Conley. He has too big of a contract. I don't see myself picking him up unless it's to get assets and flip them. No one on the Kings I'm liking there. The Knicks are the Knicks. I mean, ooh. Unprotected RJ Barrett. I'm going to see if I can pick him up. That'd be a great pickup, even for just trade value. That's a good pickup. I'm not going to scroll through all these. It's a lot of teams. Not going to do it. We're going to go into the expansion draft. We have the first pick, and Michael Porter Jr. is in the expansion draft. Obviously, we're going to go with Michael Porter Jr. He's the best player available. The Iron Men take RJ Barrett. That was going to be my next guy. They read my mind there. Evan Fournier is the best player available, but I don't think I'll be taking him. Melo's in this draft. Terrence Ross, Patty Mills, Malik Beasley. I like Maxi Kleber quite a lot. He's a good stretch 4. Ersan Ilyasova I like a lot. So I think I'm going to just take the best player available right now, Evan Fournier. Because even if he doesn't play for us, he's going to be a good asset. So I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Melo. He's had a great season in Portland. I can't see myself not taking Melo when he's available. I need a big man. I do like Maxi Kleber, but I don't see him starting at center for us. So I want to get a good starting center. I probably will take Maxi Kleber, though, just because he's a good stretch 4. He's probably going to play for us this season. So Maxi Kleber is going to come to the team. I do like Malik Beasley a lot, too. He's really young. He's a good 2 guard. Malik Beasley, welcome to Vancouver. Chandler Hutchinson and Malik Monk. Forgot about Malik Monk, but he goes to Pittsburgh. I could get Doug McBuckets. I already have a starting small forward, so he wouldn't start for us. Shake Milton, I like Shake Milton a lot. He's a good 3-point shooter. Wesley Matthews, you know how I am. I'm a Bucks fan. I love Wesley Matthews. KCP. Jamal Crawford. Oh my. Josh Hart. You have to pick up Josh Hart. If you don't pick up Josh Hart in this expansion draft, I don't know what you're smoking, dog. So what we're lacking so far is a starting point guard and a center. Mike Conley might be the move, if I'm being honest. He's on a 1-year deal, so I'd only have to deal with him for the first season. I guess I'm not opposed to having Mike Conley if he's only on a 1-year deal. We do have our starting point guard now, so I'm still looking for a center. I do not want to take on Alex Len. I do not like Alex Len at all. I do like Frank the Tank Kaminsky. Played for UW-Madison here in Wisconsin in college. Seems Mo Bamba got protected. The few times I went through this draft, Mo Bamba was unprotected, but Taco Fall might pick him up as a backup. We'll see. But I think my starting big man, fuck. It's not really a good selection here, but I think I'm going to go with my man from Wisconsin, Frank the Tank Kaminsky, the man who beat Karl Anthony Towns in the Final Four, I believe, of March Madness. Had a phenomenal season at Wisconsin. So we love Frank Kaminsky over here. Next, we have a lot of 2 guards. I could get Landry Shamet. I'm taking Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet's available. Have to take Landry Shamet. He is a 2 guard, but it's Landry Shamet. He's an amazing shooter, so can't pass up on Landry Shamet if he's available. I want a backup shooting or point guard. Brandon Knight's available, but his contract is humongous. I don't like that contract at all. It is a 1-year deal, so it wouldn't be too big of an ask for us, but I'm going to pass. Avery Bradley's available. So is TJ McConnell. I like both of those ideas. TJ McConnell's on a 1-year deal. It's not a big deal anyway, but he is an amazing shooter, and he's good in the mid-range. I love that. But Avery Bradley is a better 3-point shooter. He makes slightly more money. He's slightly older, but he's a lot better on defense. I like the idea of Avery Bradley, but no, I'm going to take TJ McConnell. Have to go TJ McConnell there for my backup point guard spot. What am I missing here? I have a starting and backup power forward. I have a lot of 2 guards. I have 2 small forwards, 2 point guards, 1 center. I need to get a backup center. This roster definitely is not finalized. I will definitely be making trades. If you think I'm gonna play a whole season with this terrible roster, you got me a little messed up. I like Kostas Antetokounmpo just because, you know, my boy Giannis, his younger brother, but he's kind of sorry, bro. He's not a good player. I like the idea of Robin Lopez. They did upgrade his 3-point shot, but Kyle O'Quinn's available, Georgie Jang is available, John Henson is available. They're capping with that 3-point rating. Harry Giles. I want a shooting big. I'm gonna go Rolo. Just the Bucks fan in me says I have to take Rolo. this draft is starting to come to an end here, so I'm going to just take some young assets. I'm going to take Shake Milton. I like Shake Milton a lot in real life. I could take Robert Williams. He's been phenomenal in real life. He's not a good three-point shooter, but who really cares if he probably won't play for us. Quinn Cook is available. Svi Myleague. What are the Pistons doing not protecting Svi Myleague? That's a huge pickup for us. That's big. I love that pickup. Semi Ojeleye is available. Carson Edwards. I keep seeing Carson Edwards, and I'm so tempted to pick him up. I don't know. There's not many players left. I could take KCP. He'd probably just get flipped, if I'm being honest. I think I'm going to take Robert Williams. I like Robert Williams. He's doing pretty good defensively for the Celtics in real life, and that's it for the draft. That's it. Robert Williams is our final pickup. We're going to exit the draft here and review the roster. Michael Porter Jr., obviously our best player. He's going to start for us, and he is probably going to be the only untouchable guy on this roster unless I am offered a undeniable trade for him. So I like Michael Porter Jr. leading the team. Evan Fournier most likely will get shipped off. Melo's safe. Malik Beasley's safe. Maxi Kleber's safe. Josh Hart's safe. Landry Shamet's probably going to be safe too, but I have some trades I want to make. Same with my Sixers series. This first episode just going to be a lot of me making trades. So I want to build this team so it's decent. I'm going to keep our first round pick for this season because that's going to be solid. Evan Fournier in a second gets me Tobias Harris. What's going on? I could get VO for a season. 2 seconds and Evan Fournier. VO's on a 1-year deal, so we don't have to pick up his contract next season. I'm going to keep scrolling through these deals to see if there's anyone better. Jarrett Culver, he's a good young asset, once again on his rookie deal. Tobias Harris, he's on a 4-year deal, and that's a huge contract. I don't want to take that on. Not for 4 years at least. I'll take on a big contract as long as it's not a long one like Iggy's. We pick up the Heat first, and we get a veteran presence, but we downgrade at the 2 guard. I think I'm going to go with this VO trade right here. Evan Fournier in 2 seconds for Victor Oladipo. He's on a 1-year deal, so it's not a big deal for his contract. He is on a huge contract, but it's 1 year. Same with Michael Porter Jr. is on a small contract. I might try to re-sign him this offseason. But that backcourt with Mike Conley, and Victor Oladipo could be nice, if I'm being honest. I just want to see what I could finesse in a nice starting center. Frank Kaminsky's not a bad center, at least for this series, but I want a solid starting center. I could get Clint Capella right off the bat if I traded Mike Conley, but then I'd be out of a point guard. I could get Buddy Hield. I could get Julius Randle. Blake Grit. The Pistons are looking to ship Blake. I don't blame them. He's on a 1-year deal, though. Kelly Oubre, also on a 1-year deal. And we get Ricky Rubio in return? Ooh. No, I'm going to keep going. That is ideally a good deal, though. But they do want Josh Hart. So let's take a look at the rotation here. Oladipo and Michael Porter Jr. will be our best 2 players in the starting 5. Mike Conley, our starting point guard. Still need to get a better cyber face for him. Carmelo Anthony, I need to get a better cyber face for him as well, but he's going to be our starting power forward. And Frank Kaminsky starting at the 5 for us. Gotta remember, we are an expansion franchise, so we're not going to be expected to be insanely good right out the gate. Who's our backup center? They don't have anyone starting at backup center. And they have Rolo in their reserves. I mean, I'm going to just go with it. We have a nice deep rotation. I like our team quite a lot, to be honest. We're not going to be contending at all. That's why I kept our first round pick. Where are we projected to get or to land in this next draft? Where are we at? 32nd, Alan Lyle. So that is going to wrap up this first episode of this expansion franchise series. But if you do enjoy these Myleague series, make sure you drop a like, comment, and a subscription down below. Turn on those post notifications so you can be the first ones to see these videos. Peace.